Hey guys, this is Jessica with Celebrity Cafe, and I'm here at the Austin Film Festival for the premiere of Phantom Halo, so check it out. Hi, Sebastian?
Yes.
Jessica, nice to meet you at Celebrity Cafe. So Sebastian, tell me a little bit about your character in Phantom Halo.
My character I'm the father of these two boys, Luke Kleintank and Thomas Sangster, who's sort of over-the-hill Shakespearean actor who left London, went to LA and fell on hard times and has become a sort of addicted to gambling and alcohol, and he pretty much abuses his two children. But it's not only that. It's he's a father who's going through a very difficult time in his life, and he has a difficult time relating to both his sons as much as he loves them. It's a beautiful story actually about family and dysfunctional relationships.
Talking about a beautiful story, what was it about the script that got you? You know what, I want this role and I'm going to go for it.
I really, as soon as I read the script, I thought I wanted to be in the movie. It was beautifully written. I thought, it's not only the story of these three characters. It's also there's a sort of parallel story, a sort of gangster story, but it's really about the relationship between these two brothers and the father. And I just love the depth of the characters. The characters were so well drawn, every single one of them. They were beautiful. So I jumped into it.
I've seen you in The Vampire Diaries.
Yes.
So one of my favorite characters, and the originals.
The originals.
It's so different.
Evil.
Yeah, very evil, very different than this. So what was it like playing a different character now?
Well, it's what we do. It's part of our job to play different characters. As I said, it's all in the story. This was a role that was not closer to me, but he's an ex-Shakespearean actor who falls on hard times, which is not what I'm going through. But so I could relate to certain things about the character. And there's not that much difference. You can play a bad guy and you can play a flawed character. It's pretty much the same. It's just how you approach every different character, every different piece of writing.
And you have great cast on set. What was it like working with Luke? And
it was amazing. And I discovered working with Luke, he's a phenomenal actor, and him and Thomas, I pretty much had nearly all my scenes with them, and it was a real pleasure to work with these amazing young characters, up-and-coming stars. It was really wonderful.
I mean, you've been in the business for a long time,
Yes,
so
yeah.
do you usually on set give them advice like, hey,
No, I mean, we just talk together. They've been in the business for a long time too. Since they were kids. So we just exchange ideas, and it was a very seamless shoot. It was really, really wonderful.
Hi. Luke, Jessica, nice to meet you. So tell me a little bit about your character.
I played Beckett Emerson. He's the oldest son of Sebastian Roche, who plays the father, and Thomas Sangster, who's the younger brother. He's just a young man in South Central, a part of a family that's broken, and he's kind of trying to be the breadwinner for the family. And he doesn't do it in the most honest way, but he does it, and things ensue, and tragic things happen.
I've seen you in other films and TV shows, Pretty Little Liars, for example. Love Trevor. How different is that from what you're doing now, from TV shows to film?
It's like I said to this lady here. It's all about time. In TV, it's so strict. Like Pretty Little Liars, it's a formula. They have it set the way they want it, and it's you film an episode in 6 days. Film, you get a lot more time. You get a lot more time to kind of just mull over the things, collaboration. And you get to find the characters. It's kind of beautiful.
I love to ask, the talent. Did you audition for the role? Did you hear about it?
I did. I auditioned. Yeah.
And what was the process like?
I went in once. I met with the casting director. We had the audition, and he just kind of said thank you. And I left, and then I guess Antonia watched it, and she brought me back, and then I went in, I auditioned for them, and she said thank you, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell happened? I have no
Clueless.
Yeah, and I got the part.
Nice. Is there any particular scene that you're excited for the fans to see?
Ooh. Oh man. Me and Jordan's character. There's a scene where we counterfeit a bunch of money. And we go and we buy a Bentley, and we dress up in our suits, and we're from the hood, you know what I mean? And it's shot in 60 frames per second, and it's like this slow motion kind of montage. It's really cool.